Hi friends! This vlog is actually going to be a combination of a lot of footage from different house projects. I have brief filming from when we painted our walls upstairs that I want to share with you because I know that's a little overdue with all the other projects that I've been sharing. And I have a skincare haul towards the end of this video. I will do a favorites video to follow up and kind of share with you what my thoughts are on those products after trying them out for a few weeks now. Yeah, so I just wanted to pop in so that it wasn't just feeling like it was a super random vlog. It is a little bit of a random vlog. I do have a garden video coming soon to talk about like my garden stuff from last year and what I did last year for my garden, what I'm planning to do for this year, some seeds that I purchased. I'm going to compile a bunch of different footage into a, little bit more substantial video for that. So that's coming soon. Let's just hop right into it. The goal is to do this wall today, finish the paint, probably 2 coats today, and then we are gonna do this wall the same, I think. But we're gonna start with this, finish this. But man, what a difference already even. And this is just a primer. What do you think of it? Okay, so it's the end of the day and I wanted to just pop in here to talk about a little bit of a skincare haul that I just purchased at Walmart. I got 4 different things and I haven't talked about beauty or skincare lately. I feel I was kind of in a rut. I wanted to make my own skincare, so I was trying that. And then I was also buying different brands, and when I was getting into the low tox lifestyle, it was like $30 a product, and I just didn't like that. And so I was trying to find some more affordable options for lower tox skincare that didn't necessarily mean I had to make my own all the time. Yes, it's fun to make my own. I made a body butter. I think I want to tweak the recipe a little bit because I just feel like it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. Didn't feel like it was like really sinking into the skin. So that's why I purchased some new products. The brand is Bubble. Right now I have been using two of their products. This one is the Slam Dunk Hydrating Moisturizer, and this one is the Power Wave Super Hydrating Moisturizer. I love both of these. I will say I bought the hydrating one for during the day and the super hydrating one at night. I don't think I necessarily need one or the other. I do think that the teal one, which is supposed to be a little bit lighter weight, is lighter weight, and the super hydrating one is a little bit thicker, but I wouldn't say that like I couldn't wear makeup on top of this. I absolutely could. So I actually have noticed my skin does feel a little bit glowier. Now, right now it's the end of the day. I've had makeup on for like 12 hours, so don't even judge this face. I've had to change clothes multiple times. Do think, especially like within the first few hours of wearing this, I do think that I have a lot dewier and glowier skin because of this. I even noticed it when I was filming my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me video that I posted. My skin just looked very glowy. So, and it's because I had just put these on. So if I were to repurchase these like for an everyday use, in the winter time, I would probably do the super hydrating and just use it morning, night. And then in the summer, I may go hydrating. But either way, I could use both and I would be satisfied. I have pretty normal to dry skin, and I would say in the winter, it's very dry. In the summer, it's normal, but definitely dry. I don't have an oily prone skin type, so I'm always looking for products that are gonna be more hydrating. So the couple products that I bought that I am excited to try tonight. I'm not gonna try all of them, I don't think. Well, here's the thing. If I start experimenting with 4 different products, how am I gonna know if they work great? But I have 4 different things that I wanna share with you, and then I probably will end up trying some of them. So I did get the Hydrating Sleep Mask. I have a feeling this one's gonna be very similar to the other moisturizer, so I don't think that this one's gonna be, you know, my skin's gonna react to it, or I'm gonna be like mind blown by this one over the other ones. I think this is gonna be a lot thicker. I just feel like I want it for those nights where my skin just feels extra dry. So I am going to probably try this tonight because I think this will be perfect. It'll go hand in hand with some of the other products I have. I did get a toner. Now, normally I don't use toners. It's one of those things that I just feel like is kind of an extra step that's not necessary. I feel like if I'm gonna do skincare, really a moisturizer and then maybe a serum, obviously a cleanser. A moisturizer and a serum are maybe my go-tos. It's very rare I use like a toner. But this one, I gotta say, the way that they break down their, like, what the use for is, like, it says, I am a, how to use me, I'm best for. The way that they do this is so smart. I'm in marketing, it got me. Marketing, brand, all of this, the packaging's pretty, I love it. This one says, I am a hydrating milky toner that helps soothe and nourish dry skin, restore a healthy moisture barrier, and give your face a soft, dewy look and feel. So after cleansing, pour a nickel-sized drop into clean hands and gently press into the skin. Wait for it to dry, then add serum and moisturizer. So it's good for dry and dehydrated skin. So I'm very excited to use this daily. I really hope that it helps just boost my skin. As I was saying, the moisturizer I think really does help my skin feel glowy, but I just feel like in the winter it just feels very dry. I live in the Midwest. It's dark. It's cold. I just need something to brighten it up. So plus the colors of this packaging is so fun. Ooh, yeah, like look at how pretty the packaging is. It's just so pretty. The thing is, I wish you like push down to like pump the product up. It's actually not a bad design. You're not getting like oxygen in it every time you open it. You just can't really tell how much is left in it. That's what I don't like. And is it probably kind of a waste? I would say so. The other product I got is the Daydream Tone and Texture Serum, Vitamin C and Niacinamide. They also break it down by steps. So this one says step 2, step 3. So it's like I think step 1 is cleanse, 2 is treat, 3 is moisturize, and 4 is protect. Whenever there's anything with peptides, niacinamides, any of that, my skin loves polypeptides specifically. I have seen glorious results. I have really bad acne scarring, as you can tell. I have hormonal acne. I have had it since the last 10 years, probably since I was in high school. It's an unfortunate thing that I still struggle with. I have done microneedling, which has really helped with my scarring, but I'm still breaking out somewhat frequently, and when I do, I feel like I just scar from it. So it's one of those things that I've had forever, and I try to do things to try and help it. My skincare routine has gotten way more simple over the last few years, and I'm trying to not overcomplicate it, because I do think you can totally overcomplicate it, but I still want to take care of my skin. I love skincare. It's like something that I think I like it more than makeup now. I have tried different, like this is the Naturium Niacinamide Serum plus Zinc. I have it. It's probably like almost gone. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know if I noticed a difference, but I also probably didn't use it consistent enough. This one says it's a vitamin C and niacinamide serum that refines skin texture and tone for glowing, healthy skin. Apply 1 pump to clean, dry skin. Allow to absorb for 1 minute before applying moisturizer. Use once or twice a day. So this one's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone, redness, dull complexion. Vitamin C is really good for that. I've used vitamin C serums in the past. It was never one that I was very consistent on, but because this has vitamin C and niacinamide mixed into it, I'm very intrigued by it. I think this brand is geared more towards like young adults, teens. And then, because I was kind of comparing it to Dime products, which I've used Dime before, and I think they're fine. I didn't notice like a huge difference. Dime is just so expensive for no reason, and I know it's kind of geared more towards, I would say maybe anti-aging, not as much the younger population like this is. Like this is almost like younger than me gearing towards. Not saying that I couldn't use anti-aging products, but I just decided like I probably bought 4 products for the price of 1 or 2 Dime products. So just saying. And I don't even think these are that cheap. These were probably 14 bucks a piece. Like I think this was like 8 or 9. These were like 14, and I think the sleeping mask was like 20. So they're not that cheap to begin with. The last thing I got was this Bubble Acne Spot Treatment. Normally, I don't do this for acne purposes. I've had spot treatments in the past, and it's not something that I usually just keep up on, but I decided why not? I don't have one right now, and when I have those really bad days, it'd be kind of nice to have. These were the 4 products that I got. I'm very excited about it. Now I'm gonna hop in the shower, and then I'm gonna start applying and kind of see how I like them. But none of this is sponsored. This is just me geeking out and trying, and I bought it all with my own money today at Walmart. That's the other thing. I just want to start finding products that you can purchase in store and not always have to buy online, because to be honest, I'm really tired of having to buy things online. And one other thing I'll say really quick. Another clean beauty brand, well, I'm not sure how clean they are. Again, it's really hard to determine that. I know there's like sites that can tell you, like EWG verified. I do look at those sites, but I'm trying the best I can to really research. From what I understand, this Bubble brand is pretty decently clean. Good Molecules, I believe, is another one, because I think it's more just like down to the basics type products. I did buy this lightweight daily moisturizer. This was way too thin on me. I have 2, which I should have known by the labeling, lightweight moisturizer. I should have known, but I have way too dry skin to use this. I'm gonna see if maybe Brian wants to use it. Otherwise, I may have to give it to a friend because it's way too lightweight. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I also got this Gentle Retinol cream. I've never used retinol, like true retinol, before. The problem with this that I've realized is it makes my skin so dry. I was using it maybe like 2 or 3 nights a week, and I had to really cut back because I had really bad dry patches. And then I just started using it once a week, and I still feel like it causes dry patches, and it makes me almost, I feel like I break out from it. So it could just be coincidence with that time of the month, what I'm eating, any of that. But this one I'm really trying to play around with, because I don't know if it's the retinol or if it's the product itself or if it's just what I'm eating and the combination of things, but all I know is I feel like it's not working well for my skin. I may be better off trying it in the summer. My first like true retinol product I've ever purchased. And I know your skin has to go through getting used to it, and so it will be kind of rough for a little bit of time. So maybe I'll just do more research on it and maybe it's normal. But now that I have new products, I don't know if I want to introduce this quite yet to it. I will also give a shout out to myself from a homemade skincare product that I have made. I don't think I was super consistent with it because I did end up using it almost all the way, and I don't know how consistent I was with it. I don't think I noticed a huge difference with my acne scarring, but it's supposed to help with hydration and, you know, scarring. But I can link my Instagram reel that I posted on this if you are interested. Very basic ingredients, and you know, maybe I will start experimenting with more skincare in the future, so we'll see. Right now I'm gonna go hop in the shower, rinse off this makeup, and then I will come back and try out some of these products. Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna follow it step by step like it says. So step 1 was cleanse, which I already did that. I think what I really wanna do is the toner. I think the toner is the thing I'll use at night. Whoa. Wait, did you just pour it then? Do you see this? Gently press. It came out thicker than I was expecting it to. I'm definitely somebody who rushes their skincare because like when it's nighttime, I am just like ready for bed, and that's when I just hurry and wash my face and do all that stuff. So I feel like this maybe will force me to slow down because this patting takes a minute or two. I feel like it's giving me a glow. Can you see that? My skin definitely does not feel like moisturized. It kind of feels how I feel when I put on like a really lightweight moisturizer, where it's like I can tell there's something on it, but it's not like sinking deep in my skin, making it feel super moisturized, which it's not a moisturizer, so it's not necessarily meant for that. That gave me some glow. So this thing just like totally, I have never seen packaging like that. That is crazy. So that says you can apply it AM and PM. I'm thinking that might be one I'll do in the PM. And then in AM, so in the morning, that's when I might apply vitamin C and niacinamide. Although I know you need to be careful with vitamin C if you're gonna be like out in the sun. This is just like a normal pump. But it does say you can use it in the morning. Maybe you just have to be careful and put sunscreen on after. I just like don't want to use this and a toner. So I feel like toners usually are applied with a cotton round. Am I wrong? I haven't used one in so long. But I think I'm gonna save the vitamin C serum for tomorrow. But let me just see what it looks like. Oh, I mean, it's just like it's kind of like a typical serum. It definitely feels similar to the toner, kind of like it feels more serum-y, but they're both kind of tacky in a way. Okay, and then the final thing I'm gonna do tonight, definitely needs some more moisture. So I'm gonna use this overnight sleeping mask. All of their packaging is so interesting. Oh, that is not what I expected this to look like. It looks like more water-based than you would think. Normally you would picture like an overnight mask to be like super thick. Although this definitely is not gonna, oh yeah, this is not like blending in as much as the other products. You can kind of see it. It's like sitting on the skin more. This one, I guess I didn't really read the instructions. Apply a thin layer to clean, oh, damp skin. How would that work? Because it says apply a thin layer to clean damp skin as the last step of your skincare routine. How do you do that then if you're putting other products on? Unless it's like just trying to get you to use it on its own. It says use to 1 to 2 times a week, so it's not like you would need to use it all the time. Well, it definitely sank in, so it doesn't feel like it's like sitting like it was when I first put it on. I can feel it, like it definitely feels like I have stuff on my skin. The last thing I hadn't tried is this acne spot treatment. I don't know if I really have any, so that's interesting. More for like whiteheads, blackheads, and early stage blemishes. See. Okay. Well, my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna wrap that up here, but so far so good. I'll have to update you in a future video, maybe a favorites video. All right, so I am going on a very fun errand today. I'm going to pick up an exciting purchase. I made the final decision last night, so I can't wait to share with you what it is. You guys are probably gonna be like, oh, really exciting, but it's exciting for me, I guess. I don't know how I feel about my hair. My hair was very greasy this morning. It needs to be washed, and I didn't feel like washing it. My head shape just can't really pull off a slicked back bun. Some people can just really pull it off. I am not one of those people, but that's okay. I'm just running errands anyway. But I thought it'd be fun to take you with me. You are on my phone, so hopefully everything works out there with the quality. This is kind of a good, like this is a good lighting setup with the house in the background. I should just film here more often. I want to run to Target. I might stop into Ulta too, and then I'm thinking I will run into Lowe's. I've been shopping at Home Depot a lot more recently because that's just what was easiest for us. But now that we've moved where we live now, like if I'm just going out to the store from my house, Home Depot is not really close. Versus like if I'm coming back from work or in the cities, it's easier. So I think I'm gonna stop into Lowe's and pick up some paint samples. Where I was going with that is we've been buying Behr paint for our house just with Home Depot, but because of where I'm going, Lowe's has a Sherwin-Williams line. So I might stop in there and just grab a few paint samples because there's been a few colors that I've been eyeing up that I kind of want to bring around the house. Not that we're really trying to paint at the moment, but like this wall was painted when we got here, and they have like hooks and things on the wall from previous owners having stuff on the wall. That wall color was there. Not that I don't mind it. It's like kind of like a greenish tint, which I think goes fine with the house, but because we did the dark wood color, like the dark paint over the wood on the back, the fireplace is now white. The entryway is a different color. Walls just look really dirty with the stuff that they had hung up before they moved. And so you can just see where there was stuff hung, and I want to just do a fresh coat in the entryway. And so if we're going to do that, I have to decide if I want to like paint the rest of the living room or not. I don't really want to paint the rest of the living room, but if I have to, we can. This is technically a darker color than that. And then last night, Brian and I were talking, it's going to be so hard to tell, especially in this lighting, but this is like a gray, which is different than this like green. I mean, I guess you can see it here, but when it's at nighttime, you can't really see, which is different than that color. So, and then we just did this, which are we going to do that wall still? It's a lot. I like to have a warm, cozy house, but with all the wood, I feel like sometimes if you go too warm in the walls, it's not gonna look as good as you see on Pinterest when it's all these modern houses that are white everywhere and they're trying to bring warmth in versus we have so much warmth here. So, say bye. Wow, my car is filthy. I just wanna know, anybody else who lives in the Midwest or in a cold climate, how filthy is your car right now? I just caused the poor lady at Target a little bit of a headache. This time of year, every year, they discount makeup. Like that's just the time that Target does it. And then when I checked out, I was like, I feel like that is way higher of a price than it should have been. And turns out didn't discount a lot of items. So I went back to the exchange counter and I had to go get pictures and they helped me, but hopefully this is worth it. So I got the Well People Nurture Hydrating Balm in Spiced. Wow, that's thick. Do I really need another balm? No, but here I am. I did get, never heard of this brand, Provence Beauty Complex Plumping Lip Balm. This was like discounted to like $3, so I figured I might as well. It's also thick. Doesn't have a plumping feeling to it, but it does feel nice. Got a Naturium the Calmer Ceramide body wash because I do need more body wash. Let's try this bronzer stick from Versed. This was a darker shade. Ooh. But because this was only like $7, I was like, yeah. Okay. Not too bad. These are my discounted purchases, and now my big purchase was a iPad. So excited I got that because I want to be able to look at Pinterest for house plans, to be able to watch YouTube on just a bigger screen, all the things. They matched the online price, which was even better because I didn't realize when I came here that it was an online price only. I was going to go to Ulta, but Ulta doesn't open till 10 and it's only 9:30. So I think I'm just going to skip it. I'm going to run into Walmart, which is across the road, and then I'll go into Lowe's, and then I'll probably head back home. Was inside Lowe's just now, and it was pretty funny. The woman in there who was working was very helpful, but she could see me standing with a stack of like 20 different paint samples and was like, let me give you some tips, which it was actually very helpful. But honestly, I wasn't in there to pick a color at the moment. I was there to just get a variety of colors to then bring home to see, because I really do think it's a struggle in my house with how much warm wood and tones that we have to get something that looks good, because I feel like a lot of stuff is so builder grade these days, and all of the modern white that people are trying to bring more warmth into, which, not complaining, love that we have that. I don't want the builder grade white, but it makes it difficult when you look at trends because it's different. You got to treat it a little differently. So I did come out with, I got 2 of these, and then probably like 12 maybe different ones, which all of them do lean more warm tone, but you know, variety. So I didn't buy anything in Lowe's. So I did go into Walmart too, I can share with you, but it was all food, I think, is what I got. And I got the new Alani flavor, so I want to try that. The one that's like a Coke comparison. I really love the Strawberry Sunrise Alani flavor. That stuff is, it was limited edition last summer, and I was so sad when they took it away. And I heard that it's back for good, and I haven't been able to find it. I think Target, there was somebody there stocking Alani's, and I swear I saw them in the cases that he was stocking, but there weren't any on the shelves. So, and I told myself I'm gonna stop drinking energy drinks, just to, you know, it's not good for my body. I know they're not good for me. I just want to start like working on my body for pregnancy in the future, and just really trying to be like conscious of things, because I feel like I've gone away from that. So I need to bring it back in, rein it in, make better choices. But I still bought one today. I'm only showing you this because I'm proud. This is my Walmart haul. Celery. I want to make chicken salad, although I don't know if I'll do chicken, but you know how like cucumbers, celery, pickles, onions with homemade mayo? Yum. Bag salad. That's okay. It's not super healthy. Green pepper. Red onion. Raspberries. Strawberries. These were actually on a really good discount. Maple syrup. This stuff is pretty good. This is that one that's supposed to taste kind of like Coke. But then I made the bad decision. And I had to get gas on the way home. And they had my favorite flavor, which I haven't had in probably 9 months. Limes. We always get limes. Cucumbers. And that was all I got at Walmart, which when you look at it, it's pretty healthy. Target, I got more green tea. I get decaf green tea because I drink that at night with peppermint tea often. And then all the beauty products, which I will try probably in another video. Ooh. I just got the very basic version in the blue. I never get colored things, but I'm trying to add more color to my life. This thing, everything that I've dreamed of and more. My thing is getting set up. Just taking a minute. The sun, glorious. Also, I started to hold up some of these paint samples, and I think I found a few that I like that are even more neutral. Honestly, I should just tape a bunch up on the wall. I grabbed a couple darker ones, unlikely to use because we already have a dark color, but I think I have a good mix. Honestly, I know accessible beige is a very popular Sherwin color, but like this color I've really liked against the wall so far, and this Legia, I don't know how you say that, but those two, excuse me, are you trying to ruin my door frame? Yeah, how about we don't do that? This one, it's hard to tell in the lighting, but this one looks way more cool tone. So I don't think I like it as well for our house, but so many good ones. That's another good one. How can you ever decide? And I grabbed some light ones. I do also like this natural choice color, which is a little lighter. Grabbed a few light ones, probably won't use those, but you never know. Honestly, I would love to paint our bedroom like a dark color. The only thing I struggle with is our bedroom is already pretty small. Not that we need a large bedroom. Like the size is fine. We don't spend a lot of time in there. I feel like when you do it a dark color, it makes it feel even smaller. So I don't know if I want to go that route, or maybe we just do like an accent wall. We could use the dark color that we have in here, but I think I want it to be more warm tone. So we'll see. We'll see what Brian thinks too. I'm sure he's gonna be like, man, did you need 1,000,001 samples? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm gonna go let her out. No, you are actually gonna go out this time. It's not as warm out there as you think. Still pretty chilly today. I finally was able to get into my iPad, and it's getting set up now, which is good. All my apps are downloading and everything. It's already 12:30. Okay, so I do have plans later in the day. We're gonna meet up with some friends of ours to go out to dinner, but it kind of is dependent on when Brian is done coaching. So I need to wash my hair really bad because tomorrow we have church. I think it's just going to be best if I wash my hair now instead of leaving it for tonight or tomorrow morning. One other thing, this is my closet that I have not brought you in yet. This is another project. I feel like I talked about this one in my chatty Get Ready With Me video, but this is another project that we're going to be doing probably this year. I am somebody who folds my clothes and needs shelving. This closet is all hanging. So I have clothes on the floor right now, just folded. So that is something that we want to do, is to just completely redo it, try to build some shelves. I think we're just going to build some. I don't think we're going to buy like a whole, like go through a company or anything. So that's the plan. We definitely both like to use hanging stuff for certain things, like some of my sweaters, my dresses obviously need to be hung, but I do need shelves to like fold things. The closet's actually a pretty decent size, but I feel like we need the space can be utilized much better. So, the reason why I did bring you in here was because I need to do more research, but I'm kind of looking into the whole being very selective in the type of clothes that I buy for hormone health. I lose some of you. I haven't looked that much into it yet, but moving to more cotton-based clothing, having at least like 90% cotton, just so much healthier for your skin. I have not even taken a look at the clothes in my closet yet. This morning I was just glancing at a few things and I was like, well, most of it probably isn't cotton. So I don't know. I want to look into that. If you guys are into that or have any experience in that, let me know. I'm curious about it. Not saying that I'm going to like completely get rid of everything in my closet that's not cotton. I think it's just more moving forward, thinking about what I'm putting on my skin. I did change to cotton sheets on our bed, so that's been good. Also at that stage where a lot of clothes that I have are from high school still or college. Graduated high school 7 years ago this year, which that is also crazy. So I think it's time to get rid of a lot of high school clothes because I'm a big girl now. I work a big girl job. And also, like, I don't want to wear some of the stuff I wore. I had it for like 10 years, so you just kind of want to refresh. So Anyway, long story short, I think it's going to be kind of a natural transition anyway, because I want to start getting rid of some items that I've had for a long time. I may as well just start making that switch to be more cotton-based in the future. But it is going to make it really difficult. It's a challenge, because then I'm going to have to turn down some things that I really like. And yes, I understand if I'm going to drink an Alani and then do this, I'm kind of contradicting myself. I understand that. Balance. We're working on it. I'm going to conclude the vlog here. So hope you enjoyed this vlog of just some random things. And if you are new, I hope you stick around and thumbs this video up. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.